I am muted again. I need to make myself a note here. To fix the stream deck here. Something happened with the latest update with OBS. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna play some Syberia here tonight. And yeah, we're in the third area, and we know we do believe we know where Oscar's hands are. We can't get them right now. All we have is the screwdriver, so we're gonna figure out where to actually put the screwdriver. So that's gonna be our first job. So yeah, so we play Syberia tonight, and then Syberia on Thursday night. And then Friday is probably gonna be all day for Church in the Sky. There will be no streams on Saturday, and a shortened stream probably on Sunday. I'll be busy this upcoming weekend, so we'll get some Church in the Sky in on Friday. And yeah, maybe finish Syberia tomorrow. I'm not sure how much is left in this game, but we'll see. I mean, if it's like almost done, I might squeeze in some more Syberia on Friday as well to finish it up. But we'll see. We'll see how things go. So yeah, let's hop into the game and we'll play some Syberia. Yeah, welcome to the stream, Ambuzine, Zero Sign, and the Conic Dude. Good to see you all. So let's go and yeah, let's get the game started here. I gotta turn off the music here. Awesome Dark Sun music. And yeah, let's see if we can start some Syberia. Move this on the other side. Yeah, get this set up first, and then we'll swap the scenes here. Alright. Okay, that should be good. So let's swap over. Ah, finishing the good old food. Food is always good. So I think we should finish area 3 here tonight, at least. Alright. So far, this area has been pretty straightforward. Yeah, so we open up this door. I gotta figure out where to use this. I think the only item that we have is these. Oh, we have the metal shears too. We only used that once in this area. So maybe there's something else down here we missed. My guy says we gotta find wherever we're gonna put the screwdriver. And then, yeah, then we should be able to make progress. I'll just take this back. Yeah, what? I don't think I unscrewed that. I think we tried that already. Anything on
I
here?
don't want to touch it, in case I break it.
Let's go upstairs here again. Maybe there's something up here that we can unscrew. No.
That looks like a ventilation duct.
What?
That looks like a ventilation duct.
Oh, where are we going? Nope, nothing. I don't see anything. Now going back upstairs again. Alright, this different path. We haven't done anything in this room yet. I don't think. I don't remember doing anything in this room. Is this like a ladder here? Ah, this is where you have to unscrew. Oh my. Hey, look at that. We figured out where we had to, And now this is a usable ladder. Alright, we made some progress. There's an elevator, and there's another room in here, so let's go. Let's go in here and see what we got going on. Hey, there's actually somebody here.
Hey, you! Who are you? Careful, I'm warning you. I'm not afraid of you, okay? What do you want? Why did you do that?
There must be some misunderstanding.
Because you reckon theft is all about misunderstanding, do you? Give me my hands back, now!
Your hands? And what are those on the ends of your arms? I can explain everything to you. You see, I'm no thief.
You broke into my train, assaulted my driver, mutilated him, and stole his hands. Apart from that, you are not a thief.
I have not stolen them, miss. Only borrowed them for a while.
Oh,
You've got to be joking.
I'm not joking with you, miss. I would never take such liberties.
What do you think? He's a
They
Kendall?
belong to Oscar, my automaton engineer. Why did you steal them?
They are extraordinary. Real mechanical wonders. I would never have been capable of designing such hands myself. Never. Such workmanship. Such precision crafting. It is incredible. Absolutely incredible.
And just because you like them, you decided to steal them?
I have only borrowed them, little missy. Temporarily, you understand? Of course, I shall return them to you when I don't need them anymore. You can...
Excuse me?
You see, these hands are all I need to complete my plan. At last, I can finish off my automaton pianist and fulfill my dreams. Everything is now in place. You see, I have converted this old, useless, stupid factory into a magical theater. As you can see, the furnaces, piping, chimney stacks, they've all been converted into one gigantic organ. I will be able to accompany the world's greatest living singer. Now all I need is her.
Alright, so I think we have a quest for the area here. Let's go through these options to see what kind of information we can get out of him.
Who are you?
Sergei Borodin, the director of the industrial city of Komkoltsgrad. Or what is left of it, at least. But who are you, for that matter? And why have you stopped in my station without authorization?
I didn't choose to stop in your station, but my train has a technical problem. My name is Kate Walker, and I'm an American lawyer.
It is very kind of you to come so far just to visit this place.
I repeat again, I never intended to stop here. I'm on a business trip. I'm a lawyer, goddammit.
Right. And what brings you here?
Like I said, a stupid mechanical hitch.
Talk about the mission.
I'm sorry, I can't make heads or tails out of your story at all. Without my engineer's hands, I'm stuck here, you see?
Everything I have designed, all that I have invented, everything is for her. Do you realize? Her. Oh, to hear her sing one more time, here in my factory!
But who is she? Who are you talking about?
Helena. The one and only Helena Romansky. Her voice is so pure, like an angel. One day she came here to Komkoltsgrad. She sang here, you know, when our industrial city was in its heyday. Oh, so long ago now. It was almost unreal. It was magical. I remember it like it was yesterday. Then, later, a long time later, she saved my soul. She saved my life and gave it meaning. When I was told that the mining program was to be abandoned, that this industrial city was consigned to oblivion, that I, its director, would from then on be nothing but a guardian of these rusting remains of a bygone age, that is when I first formed my plan to bring Helena Romansky back to this factory. But this time, she would sing for me, and me alone.
And is she okay about this?
Sure. Once she finds out that I have done all this for her, when she realizes how I converted this vast network of pipes and tubes to create one of the most impressive organs ever made, then, you know, this was no small achievement, miss. Once molten iron flowed through here. Now there wafts only beautiful melodies. But then I realized I had to make an automaton pianist. I began to despair that I would never create hands that were intricate enough. But then you arrived. So lucky, don't you think?
No.
Yeah, that must have been a happy coincidence for someone around here. So, when will this Madame Romansky come back? When do I get my hands back?
I don't know. Maybe someone should look for her. Tell her. Hey, why don't you go? The quicker you bring her back, the sooner you can carry on your business trip. Now, isn't that a good idea?
No.
And you promise that once Helena has sung, you will give me back my automaton's hands?
I promise, my dear. You have my solemn word.
Well, I guess I'm going to have to believe you. Where should I go hunting for this singer then?
I have no idea. But for a woman of the world like yourself, finding her should pose no obstacle. Helena Romansky was a world celebrity, you know. I have collected many objects, souvenirs of her that I keep in a room. A shrine to her glory. It's like her own personal museum in a way. You should take a look.
Okay, that guy's a little creepy. Hey, just a little creepy. Alright, so we brought that down so we can take a look inside there.
This whole story is completely nuts.
I agree. Alright, help.
And what if I helped you to make some other hands just for your automaton?
Why should life be complicated when I already have what I need? And I very much doubt you are in any position to create such a perfect pair of hands.
Alright, hands?
You mentioned an automaton pianist, didn't you? Where did you find it?
I pieced it together myself, my dear. Except for the hands, that is. I admit that I underestimated the intricacy of this part of the design. A pianist's hands are very important, after all. But enough. Now he has a perfect set of hands.
Your
Oh,
passion amazes me. Have you designed any other automatons here?
No. Clockwork mechanisms do not interest me as such. I simply needed a robot capable of accompanying Helena Romansky on my huge organ. I adapted an existing model, a reject automaton secretary. I reconstructed it and adapted it to this new function.
An existing model, you say? Did you ever know Hans Vorarlberg? He was a kind of mechanical genius, like yourself.
Hans Vorarlberg? Yes. Or maybe... I don't know. No.
Sure, I understand. The number of automatons still functioning in this abandoned complex is amazing, though.
My dear, one thing is for sure. For many years, I have been totally alone here. If that man ever came to this city, he left long, long ago.
Okay. I need to be handy, I guess, so I get those hands.
When you stepped on the train, you were trespassing on private property.
Everything in this city, sweet lady, belongs to the state. And to all intents and purposes, the state in this city is me.
My train is not a part of this factory. And besides, we never would have stopped here in the first place if its engine hadn't needed winding.
Well, as long as your train is at this station, it may be requisitioned and used for industrial purposes.
Out of the question. And I forbid you to do so.
Maybe I won't have to. Perhaps we can maybe come to some kind of agreement, my sweet lady.
No.
I hope so. And fast.
Making me do a bunch of work for nothing.
Please, excuse me. I have to go now.
So be it.
We need to kill this guy. He's making me do work. Alright, so we gotta find this person somehow. Let's see where this takes me exactly.
It seems this monorail is controlled from somewhere else.
Oh, it's a monorail. Oh, so we'll be going somewhere else here at some point. Probably once we figure out where this Helena Romansky's at. Alright, Rocco, run! Rocco, run! You know how to run? No, you don't know how to run. Alright. Nothing here. am I looking for? Young Helena Romansky, crystal clear voice, moves amateurs and professionals alike. Gathered for the ninth Walk of War Festival in Brussels. The young Russian soprano with the revelation of the event. She is an exceptional talented singer, and at the tender age of 20, Helena looks to have a very promising career ahead of her. Excuse me. Helena Romansky's finest numbers are collected here at this golden disc, millions of copies which are being sold around the world. Comrade Helena Romansky sings for the people. A series of recitals and piano poems in the factories of our great republic. At the Kiev, divas arrived in Kaliningrad. Ravishing Helena is seen here with the factory director, Comrade Borodin, and several admirers. Helena Romansky's success in Europe is assured. The great Helena Romansky, a nation's glory, appears and triumphs every night on Europe's most famous stages. Following from Milan, Paris, and Vienna, Helena Romansky gave an exceptional recital, in which her voice was even more powerful and moving than ever. Helena Romansky, at this point in the peak of her artistic career, and her recitals that year are exceptional. The high point and testimony to the greatness is unforgettable. The interpretation of Rigoletto, sung with her great friend, the Russian tenor Frank Malkovich. Oh, we do know of Frank Malkovich. I think her mother is dating him. Let's not forget that the latter has recently decided to pursue his career in the United States. Yesterday evening, adoring crowds filled the Bellagio to say their fond farewell to Helena Romansky, the diva, making her the last ever public appearance. Romansky revolutionized lyrical artistry, and her name is already passed into posterity. Though the emotion and fatigue and illness, she merely manages to utter a tearful thank you. Not known at this return to sender. Dear Helena, pray forgive me for such a familiarity of tone. I have written to you often and for so long now that I feel like I come to know you intimately through my correspondence. I hope my previous letters have reached you that you share this feeling. I'm writing you this address for the 112th time. I hope that one day you'll return there and you'll find one of my letters. This one, maybe. I can only hope. I just have so much to say to you, so much to share. My work progresses well. As I wrote before, the hardest part was to put theory into practice. I'm gradually finding solutions to the problems that I've managed to add a whole host of fine adjustments. The grand organ is now nearly complete. I can't wait for you to see it. Madame, I transformed my factory into a crown, and I hope that you'll be its jewel. It is a magnificent stage, one worthy of your talent and beauty. Helena, I feel so close to you. You and you alone are all I think about. The more time that goes by, the more certain I become that one day you will visit me in this factory, and that is dedicated entirely to you. I have immense hope in my heart in awaiting your acceptance of my invitation. Sergei Borodin. Alright. Alright, so I can't look at these other letters, I guess. Alright, I think it's time to call Mom.
Hi, Mom?
Kate! What? Have you seen the time? Why are you phoning me in the middle of the night?
Sorry, Mom. I forgot about the time zones. Did I wake you?
Well, of course you woke me up. I was sleeping deeply, too. I simply got to get my beauty sleep. I've got an absolutely crazy day tomorrow.
I'm sorry, it's just that it's real important and urgent. I haven't got a lot of time.
Well, if it really can't wait till tomorrow, Munchkin, come on, tell your mommy what's up. No way I'm calling Dan for you if that's what you want.
Mom, listen, please. I seem to remember you're seeing a Marovich or something like that at the moment.
No. Malkovich, Munchkin. Frank Malkovich.
Yeah, right. So, but he's an opera singer, right?
That's right. They say he had the finest voice of his time, my dear. Imagine that.
That's just great. So then he must have known a famous singer called Helena Romansky. She's Russian, too. Please, if you can ask him if...
Listen, honey, if it's stars you're after, Frank knows them all. I'll just wake him up and let him tell you himself.
You mean he's...
Frank, do you know this woman named... Oh, you do? Oh, Kate, listen, you're still there. Frank tells me he did hang out with a Romansky once, but it was platonic. You know those singers. She's a great soprano.
Great. Does he know where she went? Does she still sing? Where does she live?
1 second, Munchkin. Do you know? Oh. Frank says she was very ill and she withdrew from circulation. Really? Oh, what is... Oh, okay. She went to rest in some spa somewhere. He thinks it was called Arlbad, but it was 15 years ago and he's not sure. And, well, honey, when Frank wakes up, he always takes a little bit of time to get going, you know.
Thanks a bundle, Mom. And Frank, too. You're both fantastic. Love you both. And thanks again. Catch you later.
All right, so Alabad sounds like we'll be going next. Okay, that's probably all we need here. So let's go talk to that guy and see if we can... I'm assuming that monorail will take us to Alabad or something. Oh, I'm gonna go this way. Go up here, and we're gonna go and oh, another phone call.
Hello?
Did I wake you up? I can't sleep at all. This whole business just keeps turning round and round in my head.
What business, Dan?
But Kate, that argument we had, have you forgotten? I really need to talk about that again.
Oh, you know, I guess we were both a little high-strung, that's all. But don't sweat it, okay?
Yeah, sure. Getting carried away never solves anything, does it? I must say I felt really dumb when I hung up.
Really?
Yeah, I left the door to my office open and I was convinced everybody around heard me.
I'm so embarrassed, Dan. Please say I'm sorry to your colleagues from me.
It doesn't matter, honey. Promise me that you will never put me in that state again. You're usually so delightful. I have the impression that this journey is putting more than distance between us.
Well, it's true I'm living a whole load of new and amazing experiences.
Okay, I see. And still no Hans Vorarlberg?
No.
Keep me posted. You know how important you are to me. Hurry home, huh?
I'll try.
Yeah, blah,
Big hug,
blah.
Dan.
Hey there, Lunch fan. Good to see you. Alright, let's go talk to him so he can take his monorail somewhere. Bad or whatever that place is.
Director,
Ah, it is you, Miss Walker.
Director, I think I know where Helena Romansky is.
My God, you have found Helena? That is fantastic.
Oh, bad.
From my research, Helena Romansky is living in Arlbad.
Arlbad. Helena Romansky is in Arlbad.
You know the town, then? You know where it is?
Of course. It was a famous spa resort. In its heyday, Arlbad welcomed all the big wigs of the regime. To be granted a stay there was a real honor. Today, the honor has gone, along with all the generals and colonels, all washed away with the sea.
It sounds like a good place if you need to take it easy or convalesce.
I think Madame Romansky would be happier here. I think she'll prefer the peace and quiet here. The perfect tranquility of our little town.
Oh, hello there, Zachary Hutton. Thank you for the 70 bits. Very much appreciated. Alright,
How can I get to Arrowbad?
There is one way that you can. Here in the city, there are no suitable vehicles left. But that drunk old fool living up there, he'll have something.
What drunken old fool? You mean you're not alone? What's up there?
You mean you haven't noticed the space compound on the plateau? There's still some pathetic old soldier guarding it. But he's more interested these days in reaching for another bottle than reaching for the stars.
And you think this gentleman could have a vehicle for me?
I haven't the slightest idea. If you catch him on a good day, then maybe. But good days for him are far and few between. I wish you luck.
Oh,
How do
boy.
I get up to the space compound then?
There is a monorail that leads up to the Cosmodrome. When you are inside, I will activate the automatic pilot.
Oh boy. Yeah, this game definitely is very artistic, for sure. Very unique.
Okay, I'm going. Wish me luck.
I am counting on you, Miss Walker.
Alright, let's go. Not sure if this counts as a new area or this is another section of the same area. I guess we'll new area until we get back on that train again. Okay, somebody else just called me. As per usual.
Hello?
Kate! Oh, that you? How are you?
Olivia. Great, just the right person. Look, have you heard of Helena Romansky?
No. Is she some Russian fashion designer?
No, she's a singer. I'm going to be meeting her soon. I've just got to find a way of reaching Arrowbad. Can you imagine how lucky I am?
Not really. Well, what relation's this singer got with the toy case? You sure you know what you're up to, Kate? You sound really different, like you're changing or something.
Look, it's like this. If I'm going to get to the end of my journey, I've got to link up this singer and the director of the Comkausgrad Industrial City. Don't worry, I know exactly what I'm doing. Why did you say that I've changed?
I don't know, just an impression. You sound more sure of yourself, like stronger, more confident.
And that's a problem?
There you go. Just takes one word and you're up on your high horse. I'm beginning to see Dan's point of view. It's getting harder and harder to back you up all the time.
What does that mean?
Well, it means that I had a drink or two with Dan, because he wants to talk. He feels a bit lonely, you see?
And what's he been telling you?
Nothing. He just has the impression you're slipping away from him. He can't see where you're coming from anymore. Like, we went to the movies the other day, and he said that you would have loved the film, but I told him that...
You mean you're dating my fiancé?
Oh.
No, not dating, Kate. Just propping him up while you're away. All in a good cause. I can keep an eye on him for you at the same time.
What would I do without you?
Oh, you're jealous. Well, that's a good sign. That means you want him. Now, that he'll be pleased to hear.
You seeing each other again soon?
Tomorrow night. He invited me to dinner at the Goldberg. You don't mind, do you, Kate?
No worries. Look, I've got to go, Olivia. Take care.
Oh my. Don't think it can end well here. Don't think that relationship's gonna end well. Oh, we got something up here. Nothing here. Alright, let's get into the space station here. Come on, Kate, you can climb up those steps. We can go that way. Or we can go this. Let's go over here. No idea where I'm going. This is a whole new area for me, so. Oh, there, fan. Thank you for the Prime Gaming sub there, Fans of Africa. It's good to see you. Ah, this must be where the drunk Hono is or something.
Doesn't look like that works.
That's a bird. Yeah, I don't really have anything except for I still have a screwdriver. Try these items on this. Yep. There's like an airship of some kind. Alright, so we can't do anything here yet. Let's go over here. Let's go in here. This is probably where the drunk Kono is. There he is. Yeah, see if there's any items in here we need. Nope. Alright, let's talk to him. We'll try to.
Excuse me, sir. Sorry to disturb you, but yoo-hoo. Can you hear me?
3, 2, 1, contact, and we have liftoff. Oh, holy mother! A dame, a pretty dame on the launch pad.
Please, no need to worry, sir. Just do stay calm. I just want some information.
Watch what you're doing, sweetheart. We ain't got no information, no strategies, no plans to tell anyone, anywhere, anytime. Military regulations, you dig it, man?
Let's go through these options.
My name's Kate Walker. I'm a lawyer from... I'm a bit lost. And I guess you know this place.
Boris Charles, at your service, madam. Can I offer you something from the bar?
No, thank you. Tell me, how long have you been here?
For as long as it took for you to come along, sweet pea. Don't think I've been lonely. I got a bottle or two here. Keep me company?
You're a soldier, aren't you? Ex-cosmonaut?
Hey, honey, that's all in the past. Hell, let's talk about today. Let's have a drink. That's an order, soldier.
Yeah, about the mission.
Please, can you try and get a grip? I must absolutely find a way out of this industrial complex.
Jeez, me too. I've really got to get out of this dump, but not before I've had a little drink. Here, get your pretty little lips around this. Vodka. Tell me what you think.
Do you have a vehicle to lend me? I think I'd even test one of your rockets right now if I had to.
Dose my rockets. Hey, pretty dame, I'll drink to that. Now, just a minute, we're gonna need a special.
something to blow you away. 3, 2, 1, contact, and we have liftoff.
Okay, that's enough.
What was that? Did you say something? Are our female comrades revolting or what? Oh, trouble on its way. Bottoms up. Power to the babushkas.
Oh, this guy's a little, kind of a little lost here.
I heard that maybe you could lend me a vehicle or something?
A vehicle? All our vehicles were picked up and shipped out to the borders years ago. General's orders. I say, let us raise our glass to this finest soldier this country's ever known, little lady.
I don't mean to offend you, but I'm not in the mood for a drink right now.
And you'll live to regret it to your dying days, sweetheart. To your health, while you have it.
About hands?
Does the name Hans Vorarlberg mean anything to you?
Karsberg. Of course I know that name. But sorry, it's been a long time since I've seen something like that around here.
Vorarlberg. He's a person. I'm looking for him, and I think he might have come by here a few years ago.
Well, in that case, let us raise our glasses to this brave man and his very good health.
Outlast, yeah, it's definitely an eligible pick. Yep, it will be added to the horror queue. The DLC for Outlast 1 is already included inside Outlast, so all of it's together. You get both Outlast and the DLC if you pick up if you decide to do Outlast. So the horror queue works a little bit differently. I am also combining stuff that's in the main queue into the horror queue that are actually horror games, which I kind of started last year. So definitely a shorter list, but you're not going to really play horror games during the month of October. So obviously you're not going to go through them not as fast. Okay. What else can you ask about? You asked about the train, I guess.
I came here by train, but I've got this mechanical problem. I had to leave the train down in the industrial zone. The director down there told me you were here.
Ah, Borodine, that dumb traitor. I tell you, he's gone over to the enemy, over to the dark side. It's terrifying, the darkness. Eating out his brain. The jerk.
That's maybe going a bit far. He is a little eccentric, I'll grant you that. But when you live on your own, cut off from the world for so long...
His brain's gone AWOL, I tell you. There's no darkness in my brain. I've got a cure. See? My secret antidote. Go on, have some. It'll stop you getting a cold.
I don't think I'm in a high-risk category, but thanks anyway.
Alright, let's talk about the bird.
So many birds nesting around here. What attracts them all here like that?
Dumb birds. But at least a bird don't get bored, does it? See? They can fly. Them birds, geez, they can fly.
Sounds like you're jealous of them.
Well, maybe you're just right there. Because sometimes I like to let Soyuz loose and watch them circle for hours on end. The birds, they crap themselves when they see him coming. Don't stop them coming back, though.
Soyuz?
Soyuz, ma'am. A silver angel. A savior who cleans our cosmodrome of them dirty rats with dirty wings.
Alright, and Arlabad, this is a place you were trying to get to.
I need to get to Arlbad, and quick.
You go ahead, soldier. I'll stay here and keep you covered. I got the supplies here. Got to keep an eye on them. Tricky job, too, you know. All these bottles.
Okay.
I was going to... Forget it, it doesn't matter. He's too drunk to help anyone anyway.
I am not drunk. I have drunk. A little.
Okay. Well, we can take this. Okay. Yeah, I'll just stick out in the jacket.
Sure, I left a bottle or two around here. I gotta get some air. Wall's getting pretty tight. We'll think about that blast off later, huh?
Are you okay, Colonel? Are you sure you're all right?
Oh, well, he's leaving, so I guess that's a good sign.
Yeah.
Be careful. Don't lean out too far or you'll...
Really? Okay, let's see what we can do here.
I need a key.
We'll probably have to... go on, pick up the key, come back, and... do something. I'm not exactly sure what I need to do here. Oh, I thought he would have the keys on him. Maybe it's inside his office. What's over here? Okay. Alright. Heading over here, I guess.
I need a key.
Oh, I need 2 keys. I don't have any keys right now. With some vodka.
I need a key.
I need a key. Well, I'll just take this over here. So this is about the only area of what we need that we can go over here with. So there must be a key in his office or 2. What about this? To wake him up? Or what? Let's check his office first, see if there's anything else in here we missed. Now that he's passed out cold. Not seeing anything in here. Alright, let's go back outside. Nothing, crystal's not changing. Alright, let's get back out. Anything over in here maybe? Nope. A lot of bottles.
I need a key. I need a key.
Oh, where we gotta find a key. Nope. Oh, a different area here. Oh, let's see what we got in here. Maybe we can get into this building. And all kinds of stuff here. We can access that computer. Let's check this out. Hey, we got a key.
I need a key.
We have a key.
This thing's jammed. This thing's jammed.
Can't turn the key or anything. Okay, you can't do anything with this.
This thing's jammed.
Alright, I thought it might be go underneath it somehow. Well, that way it didn't help us too much.
This thing's jammed. This thing's jammed.
Well, that heavy button, make sure we can't,
This thing's jammed.
looks like we need to get some blood sample or something here.
This thing's jammed.
I don't have like any way of doing that. Well, nothing can do here at the moment. Got a key, put it in the hole, and about all we can do here right now. One around in a circle here. Still need a key for the other machine. We may have to go back the other way. Maybe there's something else that opened up or something. Or maybe we can use the shears or something to get in here. Nope. Okay, I guess we go back to the other area. There's nothing here we can do. We have a machine that doesn't do anything at the moment. Yeah, this turned this, but I'm not sure what exactly that did. Let's go back over here. So what we're looking for, I know we need a key. Maybe I gotta turn this green somehow.
Doesn't look like that works.
Let's try alcohol. Oh, here's anything here. Let me get the power working somehow. Let's go downstairs. Maybe I missed a spot down there where we can go and do something. Let's head down the steps. This part takes me back, doesn't it?
It seems this monorail is controlled from somewhere else.
We are not going back this way, at least not right now. I need a key or something, because nothing in this place works. We have a drunk guy. Maybe you pour vodka on that drunk guy, maybe? I don't know. All we got is that vodka. It's the only new item that we have right now.
I need a key.
Well, I can't do anything here. I don't know. Nothing here to do. Doesn't seem we can use vodka on this guy at all. No keys, like hanging out here. Only way we can go is up here. There's more studios. Nope.
This thing's jammed.
No, it's like a little hotspot here. We missed somewhere. I don't see anything here. No, can't touch the key, so that means we can't use it anywhere. I think you need power first. I'm not exactly sure where we can get power. Might be in that room that we can't get into. Let's head back this way again. Hmm.
need a key.
This looks like some sort of. This is the. This is probably the last place we need to go. Is this place? That's where the ship is. I would imagine that we're going to be taking. This ship. I might feel like we do something with that, with the machine in the outside the guy's house. But I'm not exactly sure what I need to do here. I don't have a key. There's like no hotspot anywhere here. This, I think, maybe water, I think, maybe? There's something in the house I missed? I don't know. Oh, you're awake.
I need a key.
Yeah, where the hell am I gonna get a key from? Oh boy, what is this key? I searched this place before. Nothing in here. No, nothing in. Oh, found something here. Look at this. We got a key. Commons Grad Commodore, the Prototype Program Management Committee. Comrade, subsequent to inspection over the last year acquired by the Government Space Commission, have reached an unfavorable conclusion concerning the Volvo Project Program XP-25. Here are the findings. The Space Commission is convinced that Hans Volvo's research yields no concrete results capable of serving military interests for a country or advancing its space program. They consider that this project will only bring wicked deal to our country and a very poor image of our national space industry abroad. Over the last few years, a long successful and fruitless attempt, Comrade Volberg has clearly demonstrated the limits of his knowledge of mechanical sciences. Consequently, we have ordered the irrevocable suspension of the program. It has been deemed counter-revolutionary, and we now withdraw all collaboration with Comrade Volberg. This decision has been approved by the Supreme Soviet, who adopted with clear majority at the Central Committee Directive of April 15th, related to the definite cancellation of the Volvo Spring-Loaded Launchpad Project, Program XP-25. The directive announces a provisional closure of the Kamaguasi Commodore and reassignment of the Volvo Project Program XP-25 test pods to other domains. Closum Grad, 21st of April of 1979. Yeah, it changes to like a cloth thing. And you know when you can pick things up. And it turns into a magnifying glass when you can search the area. It was a little pixel hunter. I knew I was missing a key somewhere. Now we gotta solve the puzzle here, I think. Imagine this key can be for this thing. Alright, can't move this other one. Let's just go around here and see what we can do here. Like the other one command controls the water thing, I think. The water sprinkler system or something. We can't do anything with this. I guess probably the best thing to do is probably figure out where the water comes out at and then move up that position. I think the water thing's right here, right into the bucket here. Maybe you have to dump them into this other container or something. I wonder if we can. Not sure if we can like maybe like lift it up and pull them into the other container. Probably not. No. Alright, let's just put the water sprinkler on maybe. There's not much we can do with this machine. We can't have any way of controlling the other one, right? Not sure if we can specify which one to pick up. There doesn't seem to be any button for that. Alright. Oh, I see. It's like way up here. So we gotta move them up. That was,
Hey, what's happening? That's water you got there. Stop it! Now! You want me to drown?
I'm assuming we did that for a reason. And now he's probably more sober. Let's see.
Calm down, it's all right. Just a little wake-up call, that's all. You must have had quite a bit to drink.
Gee, you're right there. Not the first time either. Probably won't be the last. My head. Please, could you whisper?
Please, do excuse me. But it was the only way I could think of to bring you back to your senses.
A little extreme, maybe. But I get the impression you're a lady who likes to see results.
Yeah, tack till
Do
airship.
you think the airship still works?
No idea. It's been so long since it was used.
And then I've got to learn how to use it too.
You won't have any worries there. It has an automatic pilot. Go visit if you want. Here's the key.
Thanks.
Alright, get the key. Nice, so we can get into the airship. Anything about the bird?
Don't you find it strange to see so many birds in the Cosmodrome?
It's the iron rafters. I love them. Nowadays, they can enjoy a bit of good old peace and quiet. So, of course, they turn up in flock numbers. Sometimes I said Soyuz something. Just like the good old days.
Soyuz?
Soyuz is the last Golden Eagle left in active service. We had to get the dumb canaries out of the way before takeoff, so what did we do? Set the Eagle on them. And you should see them fly. Soyuz, he's like a cat among the pigeons. Magnificent.
Right, probably that's probably that other thing up the other way.
Thank
we're
you
gonna have
so
to
much
do.
for helping me. I'm sorry to have woken you up like that.
It's been great talking to you, ma'am. I think I'll take 40 wings right now.
Go to the airship. There's probably some item in there that we can get. I'll go the other way. This way? No, this way. This way, get the airship. Probably an item that we need. I imagine we're gonna need some sort of device. Alright. Probably can't do anything here.
Doesn't look like that works.
Well, that's probably been a useless trip. Nope. Nothing in here. Well, we got access to the airship. But we still gotta be able to turn it on. So we gotta do something in the other room again, I guess. Talk to him again, maybe?
There you are. I was looking for you. I've managed to trigger the autopilot mechanism, but the airship still won't take off. Do you know why?
Maybe. I've got some idea. But you look like you're a pretty good mechanic.
Let's just say that since the start of the journey, I've managed to get by and get to know Hans Vorarlberg's strange contraptions.
Okay. I have a deal to make with you. I've been living in this dumb launcher site for years. And I've always said that one of these days I'm going to the stars on that flying wing. And I'd better make that trip before vodka stews my brain. But I gotta know how it works. And you look like you might have some clue at least. If you could help me get to the stars, I'll tell you how the airship works. What do you say? We got a deal?
Why not? I'll see what I can do for you.
Okay.
What are you tinkering with? Why is it taking so long?
Just a bit longer, if you can. I'm doing my best.
I'm sorry, I just couldn't wait. Put yourself in my shoes. I've been dreaming of this moment for so long.
I'm sure you have. Alright, so we got to, I believe, get this other machine working. And then I'll be able to take the airship, right? This thing here.
This thing's jammed. This thing's jammed.
Screwdriver, some vodka. Sounds like it's not working, like it's not on yet, so. Oh, yeah, there's something. Ah, now we're talking. Blood sample required.
If that's going to work, it looks like something's missing.
Alright, so we need a blood sample. Blood testing apparatus. Alright, let's go get the blood sample. And yeah, then we can get out of here. Pump might not be able to take his blood sample. Because he still might be too drunk. Not gonna pass the
Comrade Boris, I need a few drops of your blood.
Excuse me?
To get the centrifuge going, we'll need to analyze the pilot's blood. If you're going to the stars, you've got to be in good health, you see? That's why I need a blood sample. It won't hurt.
There's two things a good soldier is always ready to do. Drop his pants and spill his blood. Go ahead.
more information I
I'll
need to
in your
know.
blood.
My pleasure, ma'am. Ow!
Okay. Alright, so you got the blood. Let's put this. Alcohol level too high. How I knew that was gonna happen. How hard to use an item on yourself? You go and do this. Alright, so put that in there, you got some blood. Unauthorized procedure.
Okay, I think I've figured out how it works. Get settled in and let's go. Colonel, are you all right?
Never been better. Head's spinning a bit, but I am used to that. I'm a professional pilot.
what? You hit that last button? Oh, he's walking, so we're waiting for him to walk. Get into the ship.
Miss Walker. Come in, Miss Walker. Are you receiving me?
Clear as smog. Can you speak up?
I'm ready. Press the launch button.
Commencing the countdown.
Takeoff procedure engaged. Countdown commencing.
Colonel, you've forgotten to tell me the secret of the airship. What do I have to do?
The airship will need to be right up.
Well, you just threw something on the ground there, so we'll just have to do that. Pick that up. Alright, you're going to
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have liftoff.
Alright, that takes care of what problem? Alright, you pick up the crank for the airship, crank it up, and then we'll be able to go to Osterblad, I think. Or maybe not. I thought you threw something on the ground here. Maybe it's on the other side. Oh, it's over there, I think. Passed it up. Right here. This is the thing I guess we need to use to crank up the airship. Let's stick that in there, and let's head over. Okay. Well, the question is, where do we have to crank it? Not here. I think we have to go back to the other place. All the way back over to the beginning. We saw that bird. And if I had to crank it outside the airship. We'll go do that, and I think we'll be done with the industrial section, I think. Okay. Let me go over here. No need to. Put that crank handle in there and. Got the golden eagle. Got some dinner. Got some fresh fried chicken. Alright, yeah, that's it for that. We're all the way back to where the airship was. And that's gonna be, I think that's gonna be it for this area. I maybe gotta figure out how to turn on, make it move. I still have to figure that part out. Alright, so. Oh, luckily, Mr. Walker is running. Okay, let's go to the airship. Let's pull the crank. Yeah, alright, great at figuring out mechanical problems here. Definitely gonna be a new area here, so we made it to the fourth area of the game. Okay. Alright, we made it. Now I gotta find this Omena with whatever her name is. Alright, let's I haven't saved it. So let's make a save. In case it lock crashes or something. Okay, let's go. Not exactly sure what I'm doing here other than trying to find that lady. There's probably gonna be a few puzzles here, probably, just like every other area. The industrial one was pretty straightforward for the most part, except for that pixel hunt.
Hello?
What do you think you're doing, Kate? I wanted updates. I wanted results.
Certainly, Mr. Marson. We all do. Down on the ground, we're doing all we can, but there's no new developments.
Kate, I don't think you understand the urgency of this situation. Universal Toys are on my back and digging in. I can't hold them off much longer. You're putting the firm in a very tricky situation.
I am very sorry, but a slight mishap or two has meant that I've had to modify my mission temporarily.
Miss Walker, you're walking on a minefield here. I don't have to underline that this affair is Class A priority numero uno. Hot.
I am only too aware of that, Mr. Marson, and believe me, I am doing all I possibly can. But this mission is really no piece of cake.
You can have all the cake you want and eat it too when you get home. Next time I call you, I want something concrete, something solid. I want results. You understand? Results.
Yes, Mr. Marson.
Alright, he's getting another mechanics. I think we're getting close to the end. A fountain here.
That is so beautiful.
There's a hand thingy there, maybe I use. Put some alcohol in the water? No. We'll go inside the building first, I guess. See if there's any items in the...
morning, sir.
Good day to you, ma'am, and welcome to the Hotel Kronsky. I don't expect you've made a reservation, have you? Well, no matter. We've got a few rooms left with a sea view. By far the best on offer.
Well, actually I wasn't counting on staying in Arrowbad.
I see. It's like that then. So, what can I do for you?
Alright, let's talk about all this stuff.
Let me introduce myself. I'm Kate Walker. I'm a lawyer sent by a major American law firm to take care of a delicate inheritance case.
Ah, very pleased to meet you, Miss Walker. Felix Smetana at your service. I'm the receptionist of this establishment. Between you and me and the brick wall, I often play the role of general manager here, too. Ah, these days the place ain't what it used to be.
This hotel is truly incredible, though. It's kind of sumptuous in an old-fashioned way.
You should see how sumptuous our suites are. For more than a whole century, they have accommodated some of the world's greats. Would you like to take one?
No, it's okay, thank you. I'm not staying. I've got to get away. I'm expected.
Right. Well, in that case, I don't see what I can do for you.
Well, let's talk about the mission.
I want to meet someone who lives here.
That's very inconvenient. None of my customers said they were expecting someone. You can't just turn up like that. We've got a very strict policy. In this day and age, the hotel ain't too open to, impromptu visits from any Tom, Dick, or Harry.
Please, I absolutely must speak with her. It's very important.
If it was that important, all you had to do was ring the hotel. People come here to rest, you see, to get away from the world, which ain't turning so good these days. Don't let me keep you. Good day to you, ma'am.
Honestly, if I could have called, I would have called, but I couldn't. So please, can you bend the rules just a little, sir?
Ma'am, in this hotel, we don't bend nothing for no one. With respect.
Alright, so the big thing here, you're gonna have to figure out how to call the hotel.
Sir, I really could use your help.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but my helping hand only serves my hotel guests.
Well, let me just say that by helping me out, you'd also be helping out one of your very own guests.
Ma'am, I'm not to be wound around anyone's little finger. You hear?
Okay, what about Hans?
Could you tell me if a certain Hans Vorarlberg has ever been here?
On a spa holiday?
Yes, that's it.
I'm sorry, but our hotel register is strictly confidential.
Come on, please. It's not like it's a state secret you're telling me here.
And if I just let you consult our register, what am I going to get out of it?
My eternal gratitude?
That's just what I was expecting. Adieu, as the French say, madame.
Usually I travel on this fantastic mechanical train. Haven't I seen some kind of a station here? Is it possible to arrive here by train then?
Of course it is. What were you suggesting? If I'm not very much mistaken, that's your air balloon I see getting blown to shreds in the hotel garden.
Oh yeah, the airship. That's a bit different. I just borrowed that to make the round-trip journey to Arrowbad.
Whatever. You better think about getting it off there, and quick. With that contraption on my lawn, some of my clientele might have a relapse.
Right, Arrowbad.
It's a real shame that there aren't any guests at your hotel.
We had our moment of glory, but now it's all in the past. That's all.
Doesn't it make you sad?
Why should it? Once upon a time I met the greatest of the great. Now I got my memories. Sweet memories.
Okay, so nothing else to talk to him about.
Well, thanks anyway.
I'm gonna find the number for the hotel. And this guy's just gonna be a jerk. Nothing in here. out of the supply room. We got some shampoo, it looks like. Anything else in here?
The door's locked, but I've still got to get in there.
What about the metal shears?
Yes! Yes! Go!
Okay, not much else we can do here.
What the hell was that?
Well, this is only at the top, so I don't think you can get any information out of him.
I'm sorry to disturb you again, but I've absolutely got to meet Madame Romansky.
Don't even think about it. Any way into this hotel is bolted.
Why are you telling me that?
No reason. Like that, just in case you feel like walking in and rummaging about. The times are changing, ma'am, and we've had to introduce a security system. Keep out unwanted visitors as sure as we keep out the sand and the salt, if you get my drift.
Yeah, of course. Well, thanks again for your warmth and hospitality.
Okay.
Well, thanks anyway.
At your service, ma'am.
Okay. Alright, nothing else here. This guy's just gonna be a prick. Let's see what else we can do. Maybe put detergent in the water. Let's go check out and see what's going on over here. I'll probably have to tell him about it, and then you'll have the room to yourself, and get the key or something.
I don't need to do that.
We need to get a train over here, I guess. Okay, nothing else here exciting. Everything has to do with the hotel. Alright, let's make a save here. And let's go talk to this guy again.
I'm sorry to disturb you again, but I've absolutely got to meet Madame Romansky.
Don't even think about it. Any way into this hotel is bolted.
Why are you telling me that?
No reason. Like...
Yeah.
Alright,
I want to meet someone who lives here.
That's very inconvenient. None of my customers said...
Please.
If it was that...
Honestly...
Ma'am.
Alright.
Sir.
I'm sorry, ma'am.
Well, let me just...
Ma'am, I'm...
What's that?
Well...
At your...
Okay, put detergent in Alright, let's go up this way. I'm not sure, I don't think there's anything in the airship that we need. Can't do anything else with the fountain. Nope, there's nothing in here that we can potentially use, so... Oh, I thought I'm in the hotel that we must maybe miss an area, or, I need to do something that I haven't done yet. Well, at least there's not much in the way we can do, because not many places we can go. Can't pick up any more detergent.
What the hell was that?
The door's locked.
Attack! Attack! Attack!
Nothing over here. Can't take anything while he's not looking. What we could do is ring the bell. Maybe we'd like some vodka.
No! Oh!
Let's try ringing this again. Maybe give him some, maybe try to give him alcohol. Maybe he hasn't had alcohol in a very long time.
I'm sorry to disturb you.
Don't even...
Why are you telling?
No reason.
Yeah. Well,
At your...
Okay, that's cool with the mule shears. Stab him with the kill him with a screwdriver, why not? Hey, Gravix. I thought I saw something here. Oh, there is. There's another option here. Let's hit that. That's probably what we need to do. You can see that the fountain is full of bubbles. Alright. Let's see what happens now.
sir?
You again? You're beginning to really overstep the mark. I warn you, one more and I'm going to... But what the hell's going on over there? Why is it me gets hell to pay when there's already too much work to do?
You're sitting there watching TV. We ain't talking about work. Okay, so No, he ain't no poor guy. He's just sitting there watching TV. He's not doing any work whatsoever. Alright, so... 1270, huh? We might want to write that down. 1270. Alina Minsky. I got the hotels. The Adenauer Hotel Group is the hotel chain with a long tradition. The first Adenauer was opened in Paris in 1928. Now we have prestigious hotels located in historical centers of each European capital. Each establishment is unique and housed in formal palaces, mansions, and stately homes, restored to their former glory and converted into luxury hotel apartments. Adenauer Hotel is ideally located for the capital city exploration. We discover the beauty of a nation's architectural heritage while enjoying a high-quality accommodation and first-class service. The total comfort is guaranteed. Your stay in an Adenauer Hotel will be much more than a stopover. The charm of each location with its period atmosphere will leave you lasting and moving memories. Furthermore, gourmet chefs are on hand, offering guests the finest traditional cuisine from the host capital. We have 15 3 to 5 star establishments to our name, spread throughout Europe. This number here is probably the phone number we can call. No, 464333643. Okay. I think that is all we can do in here. Alright, here we are in the baths.
Hello there.
Good afternoon, miss.
Are you the hotel barman?
My name is James, miss. James, the automaton nurse. I am not a barman.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to upset you.
If you don't mind, miss, I would appreciate it if you would just be a little more rigorous in the terms you employ in the future.
Well, let's talk about all these things.
My name is Kate Walker.
Pleased to meet you, miss. You are not here for treatment, are you?
No, I'm not. I only want to meet Madame Romansky.
I would be delighted to serve you tea when Madame returns from her constitutional.
I don't want to impose. Maybe your mistress won't want to take tea with me.
Madame likes to complain for the sake of it. Believe me, she loves visits.
In that case, thanks for the invitation. I'm looking for Madame Romansky. Do you know where she is?
3:30 to 4:30 p.m., Madame Romansky takes her daily constitutional on the pier. Tea is served at 5 o'clock sharp.
Is it possible to go see her?
As you wish, but do pay attention to the salt wind.
Okay, we're going to pier.
Can you take me to Helena Romansky?
Not at this hour, miss. Madam will still be watching the sea at the end of the pier.
So?
Madam knows perfectly well that during this season I don't go down to the pier. My wheelwork goes dicky under the double corrosive action of the salt and sand winds. Listen, you can hear them sweeping up and down the beach and out to sea. We call it the salt wind here. It'll drive us all crazy one of these days.
Come on. Just make a little effort.
No, I'll stay here and make ready for Madame in case she needs me. She can be so unpredictable, such violent swings of mood.
Okay, Hans?
Have you ever heard of a Mr. Vorarlberg?
The name is not entirely foreign to me.
Really? You know Hans Vorarlberg?
That I cannot say, miss. Madam has forbidden me from talking about him and even mentioning his name.
Why?
Nostalgia, sadness, medication. Call it what you humans will. We never had this conversation, did we, miss? Madam would be very angry to learn that I know, and now you know as well.
Don't worry. Mum's the word.
Alright, about to change.
Do you know Komkalsgrad? I left my train there with its engineer. You'll never guess what. It's an automaton, just like you. There's even a family resemblance.
Firstly, I would say that I do not know Komkolsgrad. Secondly, I have never taken a train. Thirdly, the existence of another automaton with such a degree of finesse as myself appears very unlikely. Madam has always assured me that I am a unique model, a gift from a former admirer.
Yeah, but you two really do look alike. And you know, I miss him.
Why is he not here with his train, then? I would never allow Madame Romansky to leave on her own.
It's a long story, but hopefully I'll see him again soon.
Such attachment is very touching, miss.
Okay, so we go out to the pier.
Well, I'm going, James. See you later, maybe.
It would be a pleasure to see you again, miss.
I don't need to use this console. Not yet.
Puzzle come later on, I guess. Alright. Another locked door.
That door is locked.
Of course the door is locked. Why wouldn't the door be locked? Four-digit number? 1270 maybe?
Darn it! That doesn't work. Just as I thought.
Four.
Doesn't look like that works.
Alright, let's try, 643.
Doesn't look like that works.
Alright, you have to figure out how to get there later, I guess, on how the right combination. Alright. Grab. I'm gonna grab one of those. We're just gonna have alcohol with somebody. Maybe with the madame. Alright, looks like we've been almost everywhere. Let's talk to these guys.
I'm sorry to disturb you.
Yeah, I think I can thrust with my queen through there. Unless...
I can see that I'm disturbing you.
Hey, no. Checking 2 moves. Maybe I'll squeeze him with my bishop instead. Nothing like a good squeeze from a bishop.
Okay, I wouldn't like to disturb you any longer.
Come with the metal shears, poke him in the eyeballs with the screwdriver. Take the blood. Back to the beginning again. Let's go back over here again. I thought the other it might be a different path over here. But we haven't taken here. Oh, we got something here. Alright. We got the access card, temporary code 0968. Bet you know what that's for. I know exactly what that's for, right? Alright, that's it here. So let's go back to where we had the place where we can input the code. So it could be 9, 6, and 8. Bingo! Doors open. Alright, we'll go out to Pierre and meet Mrs. Wazinski. We can't go to the boat, but it's not from here. Let's go out to the edge of the boat before we talk to the old lady here. Oh, we got nothing going on there, so. Let's see about this Miss Rosinski.
Madam Romansky? Madam Helena Romansky?
Who are you? What do you want?
I'm sorry to disturb you, ma'am. My name's Kate Walker. I've come on behalf of Frank Malkovich.
Ah, Malkovich, the old son of a gun. Are you one of his relatives?
Not exactly. He's a good friend of my mother's. He told me you might be here in Arrowbad. I'm American. A lawyer.
To what do I owe your visit? You have come so far. It must be important.
Indeed it is. I have very delicate and pressing business to attend to. I have just left...
Later, my dear, later. I have a slight headache. This hotel masked a pinch so I have to go in. Please, could you be so kind as to call my valet?
Your valet? Of course.
Alright. I guess you can't talk
Madame
to him.
Romansky?
So, is James coming or isn't he? Don't tell me you haven't called him yet. Oh, my poor...
Alright. Let's go and talk to the other guy.
You back here again? How dare you show your damn face round here? Get out of here immediately!
Please. I absolutely must find...
Miss Romansky! Oh, yes, I'm sorry. She managed to lie her way in here. Don't matter how vigilant you are, there's always one. But it won't happen again. She'll be out on her ear before you can say, I hope she hasn't upset you too much.
Oh, Felix. Stop being such a grizzly bear. This woman is my guest.
She's your guest? But that ain't possible. This vandal didn't even know you 3 hours ago.
Be quiet, Felix, before you offend someone.
Miss Romansky, please. This maniac turned up earlier and tried to wreck the fountain. If it wasn't for the...
I said enough, Felix. Please treat Miss Walker with the respect befitting one of my friends. Don't touch and don't swear. Have I made myself clear, Mr. Smetana?
Yes, yes, crystal clear, Madame Romansky. Please do accept my humble apologies.
Very good, Felix. You may go now.
He's not happy with me. Alright, let's go get the valet thing for Madame. And let's see what happens. Well, at least we visited all the areas, so we know where almost everything's at.
No point weighing myself down.
Okay, sounds good to me. Let's go over here, talk to this guy.
Hello there.
Good afternoon, miss.
Do you know Madame Romansky well?
I have been in Madame's service since my inception.
So you must have seen a thing or two. That must have been amazing to take care of such a great lady on all her journeys, be a part of all her recitals.
I was but a twinkle in my creator's eye. Madame required my services shortly after her arrival here at the Hotel Kronsky.
Alright, get some help.
Can you take me to Helena Romansky?
Not at this hour, miss. Madame was...
So?
Madame knows perfectly well that during this...
Come on. Just make a little effort.
No, I'll stay.
I'm looking for Madame Romansky.
3:30 to 4:30 p.m. Madame Romansky takes...
Is it possible to go see her?
As you wish.
Well, I'm going, James.
It would be a pleasure.
Maybe do something here?
I don't need to use this console. Not yet.
Alright, so totally see. See. Review anything? Okay, so we need... get this guy to go pick her up.
Hello there.
Good afternoon.
Do you know Madame Romansky?
I have been...
So you must have seen a thing or two.
Yeah.
It must have been amazing.
I was but a...
Can you take me to...
Not at this...
So,
Madam...
come on.
No.
I'm looking for Madame Roman...
3:30 to 4...
Is it possible...
As you wish.
No.
Well, I'm going, James. See you later, maybe.
It would be a pleasure to see you again, miss.
It's a pleasure. Alright,
Hello there.
Good on.
Well, I'm going, James.
It would be...
Looks we can't use any of these items on it. What is your name again?
Hello there.
Good afternoon.
My name is...
Pleased to meet you, miss.
No, I'm not.
I would be delighted to serve you tea when Madam returns from her constitutional.
I don't want to impose...
Madam likes to come...
In that case... Well, I'm going, James.
It would be...
James, okay. I believe that's what she told me to talk to. So you need to put the mask on. Put the mask on. Let's see if we can maybe have to talk to her again after talking to James. Maybe she'll tell us something else. If not, we'll have to figure out how to get James over here. I'm not exactly sure how that's gonna happen. He doesn't like salt.
Madame Romansky? So, is James coming or isn't he? Don't tell me you haven't called him yet. Oh, my poor head. Please, ring for my valet. We will continue this conversation inside. Hmm?
Okay, James, but you don't come. Alright, oh, I think I know what I need to do here. There's a bell here, right? Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Ring the bell. Oh, he hasn't come.
If that's going to work.
Alright, if you take the bell. Not exactly sure what we do with this bell. Maybe we'll use the bell on the on James. Let's see what happened. Alright, let's put this mask back off.
No point weighing myself down.
Well, you should weigh yourself down, so I don't have to keep doing that. Alright, let's...
James? James, where are you? I've rung for you several times. Madame Romansky wants you to bring her back inside.
Several times, you say? Are you sure? I didn't hear anything.
That's right, several times. Quick, go and get her.
This really is most tiresome, miss. If the bell really hasn't rung, then I'm going out for nothing. It's the salt wind. Too much, and it'll play havoc with my insides. If you don't mind, I'm going to wait for the bell to ring again.
Madame Romansky isn't going to like it.
Don't worry. You get used to it.
Alright,
I don't need to use this console. Not yet.
how do you use the bell? Oh, I have no idea how to use the bell. Yeah, put it on something, I guess. Maybe I gotta talk to those old guys or something. Those guys playing chocolate chess or whatever. No. Nope. Let's go back outside again. Let's try this room again. See anything else in here? Don't think there's anything else. I'll figure out where we're gonna ring the bell. I really got to. Maybe like put it on there, but maybe we need to like bang it against with the screwdriver or something, make it sound louder.
Doesn't look like that works.
Nope. Mr. James had not come.
If that's going to work.
Crystal ditch in there, maybe. take the bell off. It tells me you have to find someplace else to ring the bell. Or maybe we can. You can't use it on yourself. I don't think you're gonna tell me anything different.
Madam Romansky? So, is James coming or isn't he? Don't tell me you haven't called him yet. Oh, my poor head. Please, ring for my valet. We will continue this conversation inside. Hmm?
Yeah. Alright, let's see. Maybe there's a spot closer. Maybe there's one outside the door here somewhere. Can't go that way. What about? Oh, right here. I think it's right here. Right here. Okay, looks like it will work. So we put the bell in there. Let's see if Mr. James. Well, looks like she's still standing there, so Mr. James just doesn't want to go out. Alright, so there's not another place to put the bell here. Mr. James should hear this bell, right? It's closer. So we can't move this bell, so that sounds like to be the right place for it. Yeah, let's go talk to James again. See if he has probably has another excuse for why he is not picking her up. Alright, let's see what your excuse is this time.
James, what are you waiting for? Don't tell me you didn't hear the bell this time.
The bell did indeed ring, but it is very windy outside, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a bit gusty. But what's that got to do with it?
Madam doesn't understand. She says an automaton doesn't need protection, but my insides don't like the salty wind. I'm afraid to go out, you know.
And if you wore my mask to protect you against the salt, would that help?
Oh, most certainly.
Oh, this guy's a pain. Okay. The mask. Oh, we got a little phone call.
Katie Pooh. So, have you met her yet? This Helena person? What's she like? Does she remember Frank?
Hi, Mom. Yeah, sure. I met her, and yeah, she's living in Arrowbad. You can thank Frank for me again.
I'll remember to, honey. So, what's Arrowbad like? Maybe Frank can take me there one day.
It's this seaside resort, Ma, but it isn't what it used to be. You'd be real disappointed.
Maybe you're right. So, when are you coming home? Is that mission all over then?
Not really, Ma. I still haven't found the heir I'm looking for to wrap up the case. Helena Romansky's a kind of detour here.
Listen, Munchkin, I get the distinct impression that you're being led up the garden path. Why don't you just come home, tell your boss this heir just doesn't exist, that you've done all you can, et voila. Do you want me to call him for you?
Ma, please, don't get involved. Looking for Hans Vorarlberg is what I'm being paid for. But I also just want to find him for myself.
Honestly, you're just as stubborn as your father. Don't complain that your mother didn't warn you.
Don't worry, I won't.
Okay. She is. No, I'll probably have to make her tea or something before she will, do anything. I can't do anything. There you go.
It's a real honor to meet you, Madame Romansky. People have told me so much about you.
People still talk about me? Oh dear.
Of course. Everyone tells me how wonderful you were. How you were one of the greatest singers of the century.
Ah, so I was, my dear. But surely you didn't come here just to dig up the past.
Fans Baffica added Outlast. Oh boy. They'll add it to the horror queue. Not sure when we'll get to play it, but it'll be added to the queue. And we will eventually get to I guess experience Outlast in all of its glory. Alright, let's go and talk to her about all these things.
Like I said, I'm a lawyer, and to tell you the truth, I don't know much about classical music. But after talking to Mr. Borodin and Mr. Malkovich, they really made me want to hear you.
Oh, you are too late, my child. 10 years too late. And how is dear Frank? Do tell me. Oh, I am still angry with him for leaving like that to America. Don't be offended, but I never suspected those cowboys actually have an ear for real music.
I don't think he sings much anymore. The odd gala, the odd charity event. Anyway, he sends his love.
Oh, his love? Do you hear that, James? There is someone who still loves me on the other side of the Atlantic.
Never said they didn't, madam.
What about this other gentleman? What is his name? Borodin? Do I know him?
Yes, you once sang in Komkalsgrad. An incredible recital, if the director's account is anything to go by. If you only knew how moved he still is. He's another one who still adores you.
I must confess that seeing one of my greatest admirers once more would do wonders for me, but... my voice. It is so... I couldn't.
Thank you for the 70 bits there, Zachary. Yeah, I'll have to be added. Won't get to it this year. But, yeah, we got some Outlast funds coming up. Okay, about the mission.
I'm wrapped up in a case at the moment, and because of it, I met a certain Mr. Sergei Borodin, director of the Komkalsgrad Industrial Complex, situated to the northeast of here.
I remember that factory. A sad city indeed. What am I saying? They all were.
Madame Romansky, this Borodin is one of your biggest fans. If you could come and sing for him there, it would make one of his biggest dreams come true.
Sing? Oh, my poor girl. I have not sung for years. Time has taken its toll. My voice is like the rest of me. Faded and wan, like my heart.
Oh, aren't you going a bit far there? I bet you've still got a great voice.
Oh, you are the sweetest cherry, my dear. I am not senile yet, but I look reality in the face every time I look in the mirror, and I can tell you, singing is something I did in the past.
Oh boy. Yeah, so horror games are played in October. You can look at the horror queue and see what's in there. Not everything. I've been moving stuff from the main queue to the horror queue as we get down to them on the list. Yeah, so we'll be starting from the top, and we'll do at least the first 2 or 3 games, and then I will decide what else we'll play after that, if there's any extra time. Let's go for help.
Madam Romansky, please understand I would never have come so far to disturb you if I didn't really need your help.
I understand, my dear, but my health is failing me, as does my voice. Believe me, no one is sadder than I.
Alright, let's talk about Hans.
Strange. I get the impression that Hans Vorarlberg turned up here, too.
You know Hans Vorarlberg?
Not exactly. I'm looking for him to sort out this inheritance case, but I've had to snoop around in his past a bit to get on his trail, and I guess he's kind of a close friend now. You knew him, didn't you?
Oh, yes. I knew Hans Vorarlberg. Do you hear, James? Ah, if you had the chance to meet Hans. My Hans. Oh, my God. What has become of him? Where is he?
As questions go, madam, that one is not without certain complications.
I'm sorry, but I have no idea. That's the goal of my mission, to find Hans Vorarlberg. That's why I have to get back to my train as quickly as possible and to get out of Komkalsgrad.
And you cannot find him without the train?
The train is one of his last inventions. So is Oscar, the automaton engineer. I get the feeling that the 2 of them are going to lead me to him.
Did you hear that, James? I might see Hans again. I have dreamed so long of meeting my dearest sweetheart again. Oh, if only I could sing. If only I were in Paris, I would ask George for that miracle cocktail. The one that only he knew how to make. Wouldn't I, James?
Yes, madam. As you have frequently said, without that famous cocktail, your French tour would have probably been cancelled.
I don't understand.
An extraordinary tale, my dear. It was December, and it was terribly cold and damp. I had to play the role of Tatiana that evening at the opera. But since the morning, I had lost my voice. It drove me completely mad with worry. I don't know how George, the barman at the Moritz Hotel, heard about my affliction, but he brought me up a cocktail that he had invented. A strange concoction. But it turned out to be a miracle cure. My voice returned to me in an instant.
That's amazing. That's just what we need. We're going to mix you up a cocktail.
Ah, my dear child. It is impossible. George never told me the recipe of the drink. He loved to keep his trade secrets. He said it made him absolutely irreplaceable.
Well, I'm going to get George to tell me. He hasn't yet met with my powers of persuasion.
I gotta talk to George. Talk about the train.
Look, please, you absolutely have to come with me to Komkalsgrad. It's the only way I'm going to get my train back and be able to carry on my journey.
Your train?
That's right. I've been traveling on this amazing locomotive with this automaton engineer. He isn't a million light years away from your James.
Do you hear that, James? And automaton? You have a twin brother? How delightful.
And I thought I was the only person alive able to put up with such a peculiar butler.
Permit me to express my surprise, madam. Surely the fact that I remain in your service guarantees my uniqueness.
Oscar isn't my butler, though. He has a great independence of thought. Sometimes he does whatever suits him.
Just like you, James. Isn't that funny?
Madam will not be surprised to hear that she is strongly advised not to undertake a journey that, unless I am very much mistaken, will tire her needlessly.
James, only one of us will make that decision, and that person is me. I'm very curious to meet your automaton, my dear. Where is it?
He had to stay with the train in Komkalsgrad. The director used his hands for the final touches on his pianist. It's the same pianist that will accompany you when you sing.
How quaint. Another automaton. And this one can even play along with me? Play for me? Ah, why does my voice abandon me so now?
What? And,
You must have had a fantastic life. So exhilarating.
Ah, much more than you could ever imagine. I used to sing the finest melodies of the moment in the most fantastic theaters around the world. I have been hailed by kings and courted by princes. Grown men would sink to their knees when they heard the first notes of my recital. My voice could break crystal glass and hearts, many hearts.
I'm not surprised.
Then one day sickness steals away the gift life has given you. My voice started to betray me. I started to get migraines. My health failed. They sent me here to let the spa town weave its healing spell. I was only going to rest for a month, but then the month became a year and the years get longer.
But you look so healthy to me.
Oh, thank you, my dear.
Okay, so we're gonna talk to George. I guess he's the guy over there with the plain chest. Okay.
I'll let you get a bit of rest. Thank you for listening to me.
It was a real pleasure, my child. You are a charming young lady, and simply talking to you has warmed my soul.
Okay, that's I think a good time to stop it here, I guess. So we will stop it here for tonight, and we'll pick it up again on Thursday. So we might actually beat this tomorrow, maybe. Not tomorrow, Thursday, maybe. Not sure how much is left. I think we get Helena to the Kazimgrad, get her to sing, get her hands back, and then we head to maybe Final Destination, I think, maybe. So we might be able to beat this Thursday. We'll see what happens and how difficult it is to get this recipe for the cocktail that we need to make. So, yeah, back Thursday with some more Syberia, and then Friday will be an all-day event for Trails in the Sky. And no streams on Saturday, I have planned, and then there'll be a shorter stream on Saturday, as I have planned as well. So, yeah, be Trails in the Sky on Friday, and then a little bit on Sunday. So that is kind of the plan for the rest of the week. And if you're not already, definitely follow me here on Twitch and Twitter and Discord and YouTube and all that good stuff. Let's go, and it's fine. It's ready to raid. Let us see. Let's see who we can raid here tonight. Let's see here. Yeah, why don't we send you off? And yeah, let's send you off to Next. He's playing some Legend of Grimrock. So I'll go and check some of that out. And then, yeah, I'll catch you guys all again Thursday night, 7 p.m. Eastern. And we'll play some more Syberia. Get the raid started here. Yep. So have a good night, and see you guys on Thursday. So take care.